So I served in the Navy first from 1989 to 1992, joined active duty Navy from 89 to 94. I actually tried a couple of things on my own. One of my soldiers, his father-in-law is a volunteer for the DAV, and they helped me get from the low 10% to about 30%. And then they tried some angles, but they don't have anybody full time. They're still on volunteer basis. They really pushed and pushed, but I guess their wording wasn't good. And one of my coworkers at my regular job said, "Hey, why don't you try this group before you became Trajector, Vet Comp and Pen?" And I said, "Okay, sure. Let me try them." I called, did the phone interview with them, and then I get another phone call another day and says, "Hey, well, you qualify and we'd like to take care of you." And the rest is history from there on. My rating results have moved gradually from 30 to 50 to 70 to 80 to 90. And in December, I was just moved up to 100%. I think the hardest part is the waiting game, of course. Even the attorneys sending me information and me reading exactly how they word everything, I'm like, wow. I did want to be an attorney at once because I can be articulate, but reading what was sent to the VA, even though they disapproved me several times, was amazing. And I think that's what helped me to understand how the wording is and just to be patient with the waiting, going from 30 to 100%. What I would share with my fellow veterans is that you all have had great teams that you follow up. You have personnel call me to let me know what's the next process, what they need, and they're very thorough, they're very polite. So your personnel have been just very fluent in keeping in communication with me and making sure that I'm taken care of. That was the main thing, is that your personnel, your team, and they just were constantly calling me to say, "Hey, you're gonna get an email for this. Please answer the questions when you have a chance, but the sooner the better." But they were never pushy, and they never have been pushy to me. They've just been very, I would say, on the ball. They want to make sure that we're taken care of as veterans.